In the hall, I think we'll see a lot of relief about that, a feeling of Nancy Pelosi as a hero. But if you're Joe Biden or Jill Biden, you may not see her in that kind of positive way.
And when I asked the Speaker Emerita, Nancy Pelosi, about that and whether they had talked, she said no. And I said, have you tried to call him? And she said, we're both busy. He's busy saving prisoners.
Yeah.
Because he had just done the prisoner release. So it was so awkward and so painful. Senator Jones, Doug Jones, you know Joe Biden so well. You've worked with him in the Senate and also in shepherding some of his nominees. How tough has this been emotionally for him?
Well, I think it's been tough, but I think it's also been somewhat of a relief. I mean, at the same time, Joe Biden has had 50 years of public service.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. And isn't it sad to watch guys like Doug Jones and others go from photos like this to having to try to make excuses for the Democratic Party just throwing Joe Biden overboard and saying Kamala Harris is our person now. Let's have all that unity. Isn't it wonderful? It's kind of funny to hear him talk about all the accomplishments of Joe Biden, and that being one of the reasons why it's okay to throw him out at the pinnacle of his accomplishments. But that's exactly what they're doing here. And guys like Doug Jones go to show you loyalty means nothing, because here he is rationalizing this whole thing away. No. We couldn't win with Joe Biden, so we threw him overboard.
This is the crowning moment. Everything that he's doing now, he's had such an amazing administration, and Jill has been right there beside him the entire time. Sure, it was tough to leave the most powerful job in the world. But I said at the time, when asked by you and others, Andrea, about, what do you think? I said, look, I believe in Joe Biden, and I believe he will do what is in the best interest of the country. And I think Joe and Jill both are satisfied that they made the decision that was in the best interest of the country. And you can see it from one end of the country to the other. You can see it here. As Terry McAuliffe said earlier, everybody is just excited. Everybody is fired up. And so in that sense, you can always take great satisfaction knowing that you did the right thing at the right time for the country that you.
One of the more amusing parts about this is that Kamala Harris never received a single vote. This is the party that screams about democracy. And since we're talking about Alabama, and we should be, the Alabama delegation that is now representing Alabama at the Democratic National Convention did not receive a single vote from its constituency either. It was selected by the Democrats. Again, these are the people that scream about democracy all the time, yet they staged a coup in their own party to put Kamala Harris in power and a coup in the state of Alabama to put Doug Jones's friends on the floor of the DNC.